Hey y'all, Unbreakable here. So I am Italian and Greek. I don't know that has really anything to do with it, but how many of us won't hesitate to eat cold pizza? Right? And I love cold Italian food. Is what it is. I love cold Italian food. Spaghetti, lasagna, anything. Cold Italian food. Except for eggplant parmesan. Can't eat that cold. Cold pasta. And I used to get told there was something, what's wrong with you? You're gross. There's something wrong with you because I like cold pasta. I'm getting ready to have some lunch, and I made some raviolis last night. So I've got some leftovers. So I'm going to have some raviolis with some good pasta sauce and toss a little feta cheese and Parmesan on it. Cold is what it is. No judgment. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody. Nobody has to like it. It's what I like. The music that I listen to is what I like. And I am very eclectic when it comes to my music. But it's what I like. Where I go, what I do, how I think, how I use my voice. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody. And how people feel about it is frankly none of my business. If someone has a problem with me, how I use my voice, how I live my life, the choices that I make, that's not my problem. See, I live my life according to my rules. I don't break laws. I don't hurt or harm anyone. I am kind, caring, compassionate to everyone that I come into contact with. I'm a good, amazing freaking person. So how I live my life is no one else's business. And no one else's opinions of it matter to me. We spend so much of our lives trying to be liked, trying to be loved, trying to be wanted, trying to be valued, trying to be appreciated, that we went overboard on everything. How many were the gifter person? Everything they wanted. And even everything that they didn't tell me that they wanted, but I knew that, oh, they would love this. Because I didn't have enough value and self-worth in my own self to know that I don't have to buy someone's love. Like, I'm valuable just the way I am. And if they don't like us because we stop financially supporting them, we stop giving them gifts, we stop doing things for them, if they don't like the choices that we make, if they don't like the direction that our life is turning, again, as long as we are not harming someone or ourselves, that's their problem. I'm not living up to anyone else's standards, including society's, because that's what's acceptable. I live up to my standards. I live up to my values. I live up to my beliefs. We lived sheltered for so long in our lifetimes, y'all, that now that we have a voice, now that we have an opinion, now that we have the freedom to express who we really are, I don't know about you, but nobody's getting in the way of that when it comes to me. I got told what to do for so many years that I do whatever the F I want to do now. Joke about it in this house. Try telling me no. Try. I don't owe anyone an explanation for how I choose to live my life, and neither do you. If you are walking your healing journey, if you are taking care of yourself, if you are processing your traumas, if you are trying to be a better version of yourself than you were the day before, if you are finding your unbreakable spirit, You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you go about that. As long as you are not harming yourself or someone else, you don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't owe justification. And you don't have to listen to anyone else's opinions because none of them matter. The only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself. The only thing that matters is how you take care of yourself. The only thing that matters is how you practice self-care, how you heal from your trauma, how you live your life authentically, honestly, out loud, true. You hear it often said, there's two sides to every story. You're absolutely right, there is. In my world, there absolutely is. There's the truth, and then there's the abuser's version. And I stand firm on that truth. I am confident and comfortable in speaking that truth because I don't have to sit here and go back in my memory banks and say, oh, wait, now did I tell it this way or did I tell it that way? Or did I manipulate it this way? Or did I lie to that person or did I lie to that person? Like what version of these stories did I give to each person? I don't have to do that because everything that comes out of my mouth is 100% truth. And how people feel about that, I don't care. Other people's opinions of you do not define who you are. You define who you are. Other people's beliefs of you does not dictate who you are. You find your beliefs. Other people's stories about you are simply that. Live in your truth. Live in your authenticity. Live in your peace and your serenity. Be proud of who you are and what you've made it through. Good Lord, look back at how far you've come. I may not be where I want to be, but I'll be damned if I'm going back to where I was. And when I look back on where I was, holy cow, I am an entirely different person. Entirely. I still have days where I don't recognize myself. Because that shell of a human being that I was is nothing compared to the authenticity of who I am. There's going to be haters. There's going to be gossipers. There's going to be flying monkeys, y'all. Doesn't matter. Because you know the truth. You know the truth of the past. You know the truth of what you went through. You know the truth of your traumas. You know the truth of your healing journey. You know the truth of exactly who the F you are. Despite those old voices, those old memories just going off in our head, but you're not good enough, but you'll never do this, but you'll never amount to it. None of that matters. None of it. How you live your life, how you walk your healing journey, how you be your unbreakable spirit doesn't have to make sense to anybody. Stand in your truth. Own your story. Use your voice. Y'all go be unbreakable.